Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of the Kayfabe Podcast. We are the greatest trio on the internet, the councilman, the sweetest oos, and the people's nightmare. Here for another episode. Apologies for being tardy. We were talking about the difference between siren and mermaids and just
Medusa. Not the wrestler.
Medusa, and we just completely got off the rails. Completely off the rails. But we are here for another action-packed episode of the Kayfabe Podcast. We got a lot to talk about. Of course, recapping Monday Night Raw, NXT, and what's coming up on Friday Night SmackDown. We're also going to talk about Backlash predictions. Backlash is this Saturday, starting early, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So make sure that you tune in. We're going to talk about that a little bit more into the show. We also, of course, get back. It's in Tampa.
Wait, they're in Tampa. Why so early?
You know, I feel like that's just the thing now, because WrestleMania was kind of early. Like, WrestleMania did not end with the sun going down. Like, it was still daytime when the stuff ended. So, you know, I feel like people want to get home, don't want to be waiting until midnight. I know a lot of folks have been complaining about that on the East Coast. Honey, Courtney over at WWT, you know, leaving stuff at like 11 at night and then trying to get home. So I can see why they want to start it early. But we have that and so much more on this episode. You are going to want to check it out. So let's go ahead and jump into Monday Night Raw. We started out with this again. Braun Breaker, Seth Rollins. I've never seen a grown man thrown like Montez Ford was thrown. And I'm not trying to start no mess. But Montez, if you got to get your lick back for that. You got to get your lick back for that. Like, you sold it.
He
excellent.
Launched him.
No, yeah, nobody's like, yo, shout out to you for taking that spot like that. But as a man, you got to get your lick back on that. But with the entire segment that happened between Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker, I want to take it back just a little bit before we got to that. And this is going towards Honey. So, Honey, before we got to that, we saw a little something before Seth came out. Roman Reigns looked to open the show and wanted his contract signing then and right there. And Jacob Fatu had not arrived to the arena yet. You know, makes sense. And Roman Reigns was greeted by an old, I guess you would say, former partner, because we can't say friend, can we? But Honey,
a friend of me, essentially.
Is it though? Because I feel like there's not a shred of friend when it comes between these two. I feel like that has completely dissolved.
I would say it's just nemesis at this point. Lifelong nemesis now at this point. It's just the never-ending Batman love story, you know?
So, Honey, let me start with you. Thoughts about that particular scene, and then what did this segment between Braun and Seth do for you? But we'll start with the Roman and Seth interaction.
I would say that that's probably one out of a very few of the moments that I noticed from the evening. This past Monday was a little bit wonky for me personally, but I never get tired of seeing Seth and Roman facing off somewhere or just running into each other, because, you know, there's just always the deepest of blood feuds there. We know why. We know the story. There's nothing that needs to be said. The fact that it's Roman, you know, being the tribal chief, or so he thinks he is, and demanding the contract signing then and there, and it's not his time, and Rollins just shows up and says, "You're in my way. I'm starting the show, and you're the champ, but I'm starting the show. Your person's not here, so get out the way." Basically, just, you know, theme song, and then just walked right
pretty
through.
much.
You know, kind of like just kind of shunned Roman away, like dismissed him. Like, I don't care if you're the champ. I don't care who you were. You know damn well I don't like you. Get the hell out of my way. So I love that. I think obviously there's going to be a lot more of that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we have seen Roman versus Seth, especially particularly for this title, if Roman still does have this title after this next week. But and then as far as Seth and Braun, just get this over with for me personally. Get it over with.
Deonne, let me ask you. Seth and Braun. Did this do anything for you leading into their match this Saturday? Like, where are you sitting at with this particular rivalry on a scale of 1 to 10?
Yeah, I think I feel the same way from last week. Like, not fully middle of the road, but on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm ready. Okay, you can't tease Roman and Seth like that and then remind me of this. Because you can't do that. Because as soon as I saw that, I was like, those boys deserve a WrestleMania main event. We need to get them a one-on-one straight up finally for them.
Nobody else.
But then I go to this and I'm like, man, like, let's move on to that next chapter. Let's see because really, who's this helping, man? Is this helping Seth or like, I don't feel like it's helping neither. Like, it's like it's one story we got to get past just so these two can get to bigger and better things. Seth can get to I guess Roman, if that's on the table. Braun Breaker can finally have that singles run he should have been having before he even started with the Vision. He just became a guy in a suit, a thug, essentially. Thug 1 and Thug 2, where he and Bronson Reed, like Goon 1 and Goon 2. So just get me past this one, because again, you can't tease me what before that music hit and then remind me of this right here. So best of luck to both of them. I hope this ends on Saturday, just so they can move on to something with a little more meat on the bones.
Yeah, I think we're all in agreement with that hopefully this Saturday at Backlash, this is the final chapter in this rivalry between Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker. We had some more beef going on. It looks like
that's a straight
to the jaw, like contact. Like, man, keep your chin down, and you definitely did not.
Later.
So Becky Lynch came out, and then first Sol Ruka came out to address the crowd, and then Becky Lynch came, and along with Adam Pearce, and there was an interaction, of course, that happened. Souls were snatched, but we did learn that Becky Lynch will be taking on Sol Ruka at Saturday night's main event for the IC title. Now, I just want to get your relative thoughts on, for Becky and Sol. Is for Becky first, is this a good first opponent in your third title reign? And is it too soon for Sol to go up for the title, knowing that Becky just got it? Does this hurt her now coming into Monday Night Raw? Deonne, let me start with you.
No, I don't think so. I think Sol is somebody you put a rocket on. And just looking at her, she would make a fantastic Intercontinental Champion. Like, those matches, I mean, the guy's title gets the workhorse label, right? And that's essentially what this title could become with the people that they brought up from NXT and their current roster, just to get sort of Becky. I don't know if Becky will stay in this division, which is interesting, because I feel like it's her time to start back going for world championships and WWE titles. But for Sol, I think this is great for her, because if she sneaks this one win, I don't know, the rocket's on her back. I think she deserves it. But for Becky, I want to see what more. Again, this comes down to Seth and Braun Breaker. I want to see what else is after this, man. Like, a heel Becky has always been like I'm in and out with heel Becky, and just am. I've never been fully sold on the heel Becky side of things. I like the man gimmick. The man gimmick was perfect. People loved her. But I get switching it up. But for Sol, I love the fact that she's going to have a chance to get the Intercontinental title. And I think they should probably put it on her for this one. That would be a really good rocket on her back, leading the rest of that division.
Okay. Honey, let me ask you, after seeing this interaction, which do you think is the best direction? Does Becky still need to build this IC division, or is it ready to have a fresh face like Sol Ruka as its champion?
Yeah, I don't see why not. I mean, we've had a few faces around, going after Becky for the title, or if not AJ. We had Bailey in the mix. We had Lyra Valkyria, even Maxine Dupree. I don't think there's a problem with putting in a new fresh face, especially with the fact that they've been showcasing Sol Ruka since last year as a new highlight, and we've seen how she ran the North American championship in NXT. So I don't see why not, and I think it's the right place for her. And Becky, Becky can still continue to help with this mid-card division, because with her name on the IC title puts a little bit more prestige on it as far as who held the title before. You've had Bailey hold it, you've had AJ Lee hold it, and everything like that. So continuing on, just helping out the young fresh stars. I don't see why not.
And they owe Soul for that AI video. So yeah, let her get that title, man.
Gonna have to disagree with the both of you on this one.
Ooh,
come on, man.
Okay.
I think Becky still has work to do. I think Becky
really.
I think she still has work to do as the IC champion. Because if you think about it, with Soul, the only thing you're going to do is you haven't established Soul just yet on what is going to really work. So if you put the title on her, it's now having to point at who's going against her for the IC title. And then right now, if you look at it, you don't have anyone. You have Becky, you have Ivy, you have Maxine, and you may have Natty, because everybody else is in the tag team. Or you may get EO. But the only problem with that is those players, none of them are telling a story for Soul. Then it's just us putting her in matches and matches and matches and her going. And then eventually we know that gets stale because we want to see more. So I don't know necessarily. Like, I'm still sitting at, there's somebody's echoing. We're echoing somewhere. Hold on. Check. Yeah, that might be you, honey.
Hello.
Let me see. Hello. Okay, I think it went away. Yeah, it was like making some kind of feedback when I was talking. But yeah, I don't think we've reached the pinnacle of the IC title just yet. Like, when we saw Penta put his title on the line for a ladder match, like, I always feel like once we get it to where you have several people clamoring for the title, that's when I feel like the title is at peak. And right now, that's what this title needs. We've had successful title runs. Becky has had one. AJ had one. Lyra had one. I forget who else was champ. Maxine had one. I'm sorry. Maxine had one.
Yeah.
But we haven't had it to where it's been like, yo, these people want that title. We need it to be that title. It's always just been like, now it's not to say it's just a token to go with them, but it's like we haven't had a clamoring for the Intercontinental title just yet. And I want to see that. Like we talked about with the Fatal 4-Way, the triple threats, I want to see that happen before I see Becky have to give it up.
Okay.
Yeah, because I felt like there was a peak moment there, and it just fizzled out. Because I felt like it was Becky, Maxine. Felt like Natty was in it, but that could have just been me thinking about Maxine and Natty's rivalry.
We'll take it back to where Lyra was champ and she kept going up against Dakota Kai. And we all saw the moment of where, like, yo, Dakota Kai should win this and become champ. And they didn't do it. And then so Lyra's run became a little bit stale, and it started to fall into everything else that was coming.
Okay. Yeah, oh, man.
So that's why I say it's just the IC
I can see it
there yet. It just isn't there yet, And I wanted to get there. And I think Becky is the perfect person to get us to where, like, hey, these folks want the IC title, not just to hold people around and then coming up to challenge Becky and hopefully become champ. It's like, no, I want to become IC champ.
Like you got like the way people would clamor for the Money in the Bank, like because they want and need that opportunity. There's like more than one person that, you know, like you want the competition to get a little more heated up.
Yeah.
Basically.
So yeah. So we'll see what happens at Saturday Night Live, and we will figure out exactly
Saturday Night Live.
Oh wow. Saturday night main event. Saturday night main event. And then, you know, loyalty can always get tested on Monday Night Raw. And my client was definitely tested by Liv Morgan to figure out whether or not she was a part of the new Judgment Day after Finn Balor was excommunicado from the group and exiled. Was Roxy loyalty with Finn? Or was it with the Judgment Day? And a picture is worth 1,000 words. And here we are. So, Deonne, thoughts on the match between Finn Balor and JD McDonough?
Man, I don't know. A haircut changed a lot for, and trunks changed a lot for Finn Balor, man. Dude looks younger than ever, and better than he's ever looked. Love the match, but obviously they've been planting this seed, or they planted this seed a few weeks back with that. I just want to get again. I feel like I'm in a move on stage, and I don't want to be that person. But I'm like, WrestleMania season's over. Let's move on, man. Let's let Finn compete in something other than Judgment Day matches and have that still looming over him. I felt like after he finished with Dom, that could have been it. But again, I feel like I'm just at a point where with WWE, these last 3 things we talking about, I'm just ready for the next thing, man. I hope I'm not overlooking anything, but it's just like we've seen Finn bring out the demon to beat Dom. Now he still has Judgment Days in his eyesight for how much longer? How much longer do we just say, like, you know what, Finn, we good? You go live your life, man. That's what I'm waiting on, honestly. That's really that's all I'm waiting on.
I mean, it seemed like that with Corey Graves saying it like he had mentioned kind of like this was the final match between him and the Judgment Day, and hopefully they can move on. So I think it is one of those like, hey, we saw him go up against Dom, get that, and then we saw him go up against JD, and of course, you know, that being, you know, Finn's protege, why not put JD McDonough over? So hopefully this really does end it. But something Sindel said that I just find hilarious, and I just think that would be just funny if Roxy won Money in the Bank and they put her on Raquel's shoulders, and Liv is like, yeah.
Oh, the evolutioner.
Just the hey.
Wait.
I'm not gonna lie. Hey,
you think that's gonna happen to who?
Roxanne.
Like, we're all happy for you. Yeah, you want to talk about just cutting the tension with a knife after that? You could hear us, everybody in the crowd, go quiet.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
I don't think it will, but
it'd be good.
It's possibly. Yeah. It's a possibility, but I don't think that is gonna happen. But
okay, so then let me ask you, after watching this match though, what do you feel is next for the Judgment Day? I know Liv mentioned about Raquel and Roxanne going for the tag titles, but we don't hear much about okay, what is JD's next move or what's going to be Dominic's next move? I mean, he is AAA champion, but he's lost the IC title. So what's next? Does he have his eyes on the tribal chief? Where do you feel the best direction for the Judgment Day should go? Or should they just be, or should the faction killers strike again and give themselves their due date?
You're just trying to set me up. Until
I started looking at you and I was like,
you're trying to set me up.
I immediately was not. until I started getting towards the end, and I was like, what would happen to them? And I was like, oh, I just realized what I'm asking to. Faction killer.
When is their Judgment Day?
I mean, Judgment Day has been around since 2021, 2022.
It's been a hot minute.
2026. It's like that's like a 5-year run. Like that's kind of crazy.
Had that long of a run.
I mean, Bloodline was around that long.
Bloodline is gonna be forever though. That's like Undertaker Kane's story, man. 20 years long.
So why can't Judgment Day be forever? Judgment
Day could be forever.
Judgment Day might be one of the longest running factions ever.
In a while. But I think
in a while, because you remember you got NWO, you got DX, because DX ran for,
and they had two different runs.
DX still together.
No, wait, I'm lying.
It beat the
DX
nation.
had 3 different runs.
I think Judgment Day beat the Nation of Domination's run.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah,
I think they definitely, and I think they may have beat the 4 Horsemen's.
Well, that's the thing. You had WCW, 4 Horsemen's, all like you had them in back and forth, AWA, all that stuff. So that was like 3 companies worth of time with that one group.
I don't think necessarily a faction will be killed, but I definitely think there will be another version and reinvention of the Judgment Day, but it's not going to be done the way it's looking, like where we would assume it's Roxanne who's going to get betrayed. I don't think that's going to happen.
I think it is going to happen. I think that's definitely going to happen because even Boza just stated something in the comments that make that even more viable. What if she won Queen of the Ring at Night of Champions? Like, because if you think about and that's also good too, Isaiah Bird. Bring it back to PLE Judgment Day. That would be fire.
I'll cry.
I like that. Bring the Judgment Day PLE back. That'd be off the chain. That'd be off the chain. You still got Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest on the card and R-Truth. So technically, like all of
with R-Truth. I love it.
Oh man, fit on that card. That'd be you got something right there. You got something right there. That's
in your house right there, man. Like
literally.
I'm not mad at it though. Give me a Monday special edition of Monday Night Raw, Judgment Day. But Roxanne is just like how y'all said, like one of those soul Rukas of Stephanie Vicaris. Like the tag team thing has already went. Same thing with Raquel. You know what I'm saying? So it's really one of those, like, I know Honey is saying that it's not going to be Roxanne, but I feel like it won't be Roxanne initially, but it's going to be Raquel that's going to be the one to do it. And I think it's going to be because Liv gives the order to take out Roxanne. Because think about it. The one she not really worried about is Raquel. They got over that hump, according to her. But you start having Roxanne getting all these accolades and accommodations, and then potentially being a Money in the Bank participant. Because having Money in the Bank in the Judgment Day as she's champ, that could stir up tension there. Yeah. But Liv don't want that, give that spotlight to nobody else, man. Liv got time,
which is why someone's gonna take it. It's not gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be different, just a little different.
But I'm saying, who do you think Raquel is gonna take it?
Absolutely.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying
because we're gonna sit here and act like she forgot about what happened at the Rumble.
No, but that's what I'm saying. She's gonna give her an order that she don't want to do. And it's going to be to take out Roxanne. And Raquel just ain't down for that. And it's like, that and what you did to me at the Royal Rumble, it's like, nah, boot to the face. Boot to the effing face. And now it's me and you.
So if we're booking Raquel, she's women's world, the world title contender, right?
Next up, yeah.
Man, I say her and Liv in SummerSlam.
That's what I say.
I say her and Liv in SummerSlam.
Do it.
She needs it, man. She's had a hell of a year.
Yes, she has.
Again, we're talking about what's next, man. Well, what's next for Raquel? That's what we need. He should have won the chamber, honestly, if you look at it. But hey,
nah, not just yet. Not just yet.
Nah.
hey, man, if I'm booking it, I'm pulling the trigger, man. Y'all gonna
I
have
know.
to deal with
You
it.
pull
Y'all got to
again,
deal with it.
You pulling it just a tad bit too early. Because again, if you pulled it, it's against Stephanie McCurry, and she ain't already lost to Stephanie too much.
Right. You gotta let it simmer. You gotta let it simmer. You got like Michael Jackson said, you gotta let it bathe in the moonlight. Gotta let it simmer.
It just need 10 more minutes. The gumbo got to set. It got to set, Deonne. He like, nah, I get to play. The seasonings ain't set yet, though. No. It's cool. Ooh, this is good.
I spoon it all, boy.
That's why you don't put Deonne in the kitchen. Did you just eat a whole wing out of the pot? It ain't. Smoke coming out the mouth.
Yeah.
Like, you good, Deonne?
Yeah, still good, man. Still good.
See the air coming out and shit.
Right, ain't even settled yet. But we also had the Oba Femi challenge. I know we were questioning it. I know we were, feeling like it was a little lazy. But I'm not gonna lie. This was a fun, quick match between Oba and Otis. Like, I've never. Now, I'm not gonna say I've never, but this match made me excited for Otis. Like, not even Oba. It was just like, yo, seeing Otis manhandled like that. I don't know why it did something to me like that, but it was like, now I want to see more Otis. I was like, where has Otis been?
Man,
I ain't seen Otis do the worm in forever. Hey, man, bring out Otis more.
Oh, yeah.
But, man, my client showed you a master class in how this man can handle any stature, any size.
Insane.
But now my question is not about the match. Who's next?
Are we doing that? Are we doing that now?
We don't have to ask that, do we?
Oh, Will, if you're telling me this, if you're telling me this open challenge is starting a streak.
Hey, listen.
With matches under 5 minutes.
Hey, if we
I might have to get on board with this.
Hey, we get to 200 and 0. I ain't finna be mad at it. I'm never gonna be mad at it.
Who's next, man? It's got to be like another giant, another big guy, right? Like he has to, because I don't think anybody else in their right mind would take that challenge. You know what I mean?
I don't think it has to be.
It would have to be somebody stubborn. I'm thinking like a Solo Sikoa.
But see, Solo's been too funny lately. There's no way Solo's getting in that ring, man.
No,
There's
but
no way.
That's what would make it a great match, though. Honestly, for me, if it's going both SmackDown and Raw, man, give me him versus Ilya Dragunov.
Let's go.
Give me those two.
That's dangerous.
Ain't no quick match either. This finna be like, yo, this on a
scrap.
NXT.
But it's like, how long do you? Okay, here's a question. His match with Lesnar was what, under 5 minutes, like right at 5, possibly. It's almost like now you're gonna take him out there and have a full on match, like a full length match with the guy who's not Brock Lesnar. See, that's the problem you're creating with that. But no, here's the thing. No, I'm not creating it. He had those in NXT. I know that. But he jumped the line so far into like superstardom as a Lesnar killer, pretty much, with him being able to beat him.
But
how can he have competitive? How can he have a lot? I'm just saying, certain guys, and it's probably not Ilya, but would you believe him in a drag down longer fight with someone other than a Brock Lesnar, like unlike a size or technique of Lesnar.
Absolutely. That's just because you dealt with Goldberg, so you can't see it.
He running through everybody here, man.
Bro,
he running through everybody.
And that's how you're looking at it. He running through everybody. Not to say that he still can't, but the difference between what him and Brock and a Goldberg is, this man can actually make somebody look good. Not saying that they didn't do that, but it's like, yo, you see that? Then that's just you. I don't see how you don't see that.
He's running through the whole roster, man.
I didn't say
his only competitive matches are going to be if he's in a match with a Roman or a Cody, like he was earlier, like that sort of a Seth. Those are the ones I see him going longer in than any other superstar on the roster.
See, now you're cutting the heels of my client's career. See, the thing that you're starting.
I just made him a longer career, man.
No, you didn't. Because I want you to think about Lesnar's career. Lesnar beat The Rock, and then he still had folks who beat him. Remember, Brock Lesnar was still the beast, and Eddie Guerrero beat him and ran him ropes around him on SmackDown. So what I'm saying to you is, I'm not saying that like if it's like him versus Ilya, I'm not saying Ilya's gonna win, but am I saying that like Oba will definitely show you like, hey, this dude Ilya is no joke?
Mm-hmm.
Oba already has that in him to do that. He showed us that at NXT, not just on weekly programming, but at PLEs at the big shows. We saw how he put on Javon Evans and Trick Williams. You wouldn't have the Trick Williams you have without facing Oba.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't even have Ricky Saints the way he was if it wasn't for Oba. So that's why it's like the difference between him and these other two, this man will adapt within a match. Because look, we're looking at this match, and Otis is the one that went over for me. But he let Otis shine. He let Otis show that strength. So it was a tit for tat and went back to it. But that's the reason why I don't want it to be where he only has long matches with the biggest players. That's not building up your roster.
Right.
He doesn't have to lose, but you should definitely let him have 5-star matches with a Carmelo Hayes. Hell, with a Sami Zayn if you really wanted to. With a Damian Priest.
With a Gunther.
In there. Yeah, with an El Grande Americano. Throw them in there. But you can have your little funny ones and stuff like Mr. Iguana or something like that where it shows just complete dominance. You can have that. But it's like
dominating Mr. Iguana. Come on now.
Hey man.
Come on. He's gonna dominate Mr. Iguana.
I said what the fuck I said about my client. This hey shit. Hey, you show me an iguana that didn't climb to the top of a mountain. I'll wait. That's what I thought. That's just what the fuck.
Sure there's one up there. I'm sure there's we just ain't climbed far enough.
I'm sure it ain't. That motherfucker sleep buried in stasis like Captain America.
I co-sign on what Cindy just said. She said, I need R-Truth to accidentally accept an Overfemi challenge. That would be hysterical.
That would be hysterical.
I'm here for that.
Him versus Miz. I think like because you're able to pass the torch from Lesnar to you, he now has a place where he can set the bar for the next generation of people he gonna be facing for the next 10 to 15 years.
Yep.
Not just waiting till it's time for him to go get the world heavyweight belt. It's like you don't need to just see that right now. This is how you give him longevity. This is how you're able to get us to continually ride the popularity in which he's doing.
You think they'll book him like that?
I think they will. I think you're seeing it with this. Like, again, none of us were really here for the open challenge. We really weren't. It was just like, we kind of feel like that's lazy. But after watching this one, it's like, dang, man, this dude always shows us how this man can really take lemons and make lemonade. Like you really like, bro, like you are the main set of clips this week on Monday Night Raw.
Basically. From your strut to your match to your ending pose.
Exactly. Like European uppercut or whatever that mess was.
The two clips is that European uppercut and Montez taking that spot again thrown out. Those are the top two clips right now this week. And him picking up Otis from the top turnbuckle. Like that, like you being able to take that and have moments like that, that's what makes this more appealing for him.
I see what you're
saying. Even to what Boza's saying, you Oba and bathroom breaks, he know that don't make sense. You've seen Oba's matches.
Right.
So
Yeah,
I don't even know why you would even think that would be something. And if you go into the bathroom while Oprah's out, then hey, that's your shit.
Wait, he said that?
Boza just don't like that. That's my client, so he be thinking like he be trying me and stuff with some of this stuff. It's like, yo, you know you like Oba. Like, why would you?
Man,
Everybody loves Oba.
There's no way
you ain't going to the bathroom when
you
Oba,
just a hater.
You know Oba's name. Yeah, that's it. You just hating.
You just hating Boza.
Yeah, you just hate. They hate us because they ain't us.
But you know what it is too. It's a good. That I get, and you know what? That's I guess what they've been building Oba for also, because in building him like this, he's not only is it helping him, but it's also helping reintroduce the roster again and be like, oh, Otis, hello, oh, Akira Tozawa, hello, what's up, guys? Right. TV time, you know what I mean? And then for PLE matches, like say whenever he does get better and when he recovers and comes back, maybe a surprise show up return from Bronson Reed will answer an Oba Femi challenge or something like that, and then you really see somebody who's gonna put Oba to the test, and that match will come out great, But I see the formula. I like that formula for Oba. I was worried about it at first though.
Just let it cook, Deonne. Let it sit in the pot. Let the seasoning settle. And it's gonna be delicious, man. Right now we ain't even the water just started boiling. We ain't even put the ingredients in yet. Just give us a chance. Okay. Give us a chance. Interaction between Io Sky, Oscar. I don't even really want to talk about this.
I kind of don't either because I felt like we didn't need it.
This is another one of those where it should have happened at WrestleMania. You jumped the gun. You missed the shot, and now it's like you're trying to make it up for it at Backlash. It should have been the pinnacle of it. Should have been at WrestleMania, and y'all missed it. But you always treat Oscar like this, and I don't understand why. And now you're putting Io into that slump as well after she done sat here and got Rhea to the highest part of the mountain. So we're gonna bypass that one. But the main event, which as Deonne continues to let us know, was not a match. Another Raw that was closed with a segment, not a match. What world we live in? We had a main event on Raw that didn't even include division.
What world are we in, man?
I don't know, man.
We're in the segments with shows. Give me a match, and then when the match is over, then whatever happens. This fucking contract signings, man. I hate them. I hate them with a passion.
I don't mind them. What I don't like is when they're main events. I don't like it where it goes, this is what's going to close the show. I don't need that. If you need anything, I think contract signings could open the show. Like, I think that would be dope if you would have opened the show with the contract signing, and this was the outcome. And then it's like, because of this, we'll have a backstage segment where a fight break out or something, and now you got a tag match that's gonna happen at the main event or something like that. Or at least one of the night. Or at least one of them in competition. Yeah. But it doesn't happen.
Put Roman on commentary, man. How easy is that to do?
Sitting ringside, man. We have it as a match. Why are you not following it here? But I just want to know, on the scale of 1 to 10, where are you in this match being the main event at Backlash? On the scale of 1 to 10, like, what did this segment do for y'all in regards to that match?
Roman's always a good promo, man. Like, he, no matter what, like, he's just the tribal chief. He's been in his bag. I see it. Just write better prompts, man. But for this, am I excited for it? I think it's gonna be a fun match. I do wish it was more, like you said, Will, a few weeks ago, maybe even last week, sort of trying to get the family involved into it too, that sort of thing. Like, make it what you've talked about these last 3 weeks. That you're doing this for your family or whatever. Let's have Jacob's family in the crowd. We get a camera on them, Let's have Roman, like Roman talk to Sami Zayn's wife, like that sort of thing. Or have like the legends from the family, some of them around or there for that match, doing something. Just add a little extra to it. But I'm okay with it. I fall back into the Roman sort of mind of thinking, though. If Roman's with the title, he ain't losing it here. So, well, I know we're getting predictions later, but yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna be a fun match. But the build for it sort of picked up, and the whole idea with the tongue and death grip, they sort of hinted on that a little bit more this episode too, because I talked about last week, sort of giving it more time to like talk about the actual like move and to make it a thing. So we're good, man. I think we'll be okay.
Boza, calm down. She talking about AJ Styles, not AJ Lee. Boza ready to fight in these comments. AJ didn't retire. Like, she talking about the boy, not the girl.
AJ Styles.
Breathe, Boza.
Goose Fraba.
Woosa. I was like, I immediately caught who she was talking about. He just went off.
He was ready too, though. She dropped that at 8:56. Literally a minute. A minute goes by.
He hit that shit that my cousin be doing. Actually,
he must be wearing he must be wearing his I Choose Violence shirt today.
Gotta be. I need you to go get something to eat, sir. Are you hungry? Do you need a Snickers?
You're not you when you're hungry.
You're not you when you're hungry. I'm editing that out. They didn't give us a check. No. You gonna pay us for that. I'll be honest. Watching this dropped it for me.
I don't know why.
The table didn't break, and that let me know like nothing is gonna break with this match. I'm just like, hey, what could have been a great potential rivalry is something that you just threw quickly so you could sell tickets to Backlash. And this is obvious. Like there's nothing written. All the potential that Deonne's talking about, it is right there, but you're not going to do that. And you can't do that within 2 weeks. And that's what it was. And what's crazy about it is you have them have so many segments on Raw and SmackDown, and it only deals with three Roman Reigns appearances. The rest is you manhandling the little cousins and the other little cousins while we get to this. And so it's just a very micro dramatic story that you needed to get to Backlash before we go into Clash at Italy, because we know it's not going to be Jacob and Roman at Clash at Italy. And most likely no, I think it's going to be a rematch between CM Punk and Roman. Just so they can be able to push this, because we haven't seen CM Punk after that, right? Raw after WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So we'll see. They wanted a bigger place, Bo, so that's why it's a bigger ticket than Backlash in Tampa.
Tickets are still available, by the way.
Tickets still available right now. So we're gonna move in NXT quickly. We're not gonna stop too much because I do have something I want to address with it. It seems like Zarya is getting back to her old ways. She has her eyes focused on the North American title, and Tatum Paxley is well up in her sights, but Nikita Lyons is also showing that she has a pride in her step for this title as well. Next week, Zarya and Nikita Lyons will be in action as they go in a tag match. And who knows what will transpire from that. We also had Jada Parker taking on Callie Armstrong. The difference maker picks up the victory against Jada Parker. And a question that I have about Jada Parker is something that we will be discussing later on in the episode, so you are going to want to stay tuned. Then as well, we had Tavion Heights taking on the NXT champion Tony D'Angelo in a non-title match. Tavion put on a spectacle of a performance, but Tony D'Angelo showed you why they put the belt on this guy. And then Rosie O'Donnell's son came out and attacked the champion. And I don't know who this guy is, but this is the second time it's happened. Performance Center, y'all need to get it together with who y'all letting in and whatnot. So Y'all know, Rose O'Donnell's son is loose right now and just rough shot. So, but that covers NXT. And now though,
that's not even. You don't even know who that is. Well, nope.
I sure don't. That's Rosie O'Donnell's son. Until I get more information on this guy. But we're gonna talk about SmackDown and what's coming on SmackDown. Gunther, excuse the cards because they haven't given out official ones yet. Had to scramble and find something right. Yeah. Cody Rhodes, Gunther will both be in the building tomorrow on SmackDown. So you're going to want to check it out. Will they be in the ring together? Is Cody Rhodes going to address Gunther? We don't know, but we both know that, well, all of us know that they're both going to be in the arena tomorrow on SmackDown. We also have Brie Bella and Paige Bella, not in action, but they will be at SmackDown. They are scheduled to appear. Who knows what they have in store, as they are the tag team champions, and if they have an opponent they would like to face or what we're moving to. We're going to find out tomorrow, though. And then the U.S. title is on the line. My client, Tiffany Stratton, will bring her first defense against Kiana James. Never been more split between this, because I know this is going to be one heck of a match, and I feel like Kiana James is going to get that shine back like she did in Elimination Chamber and get back into that title run picture that she so deserves.
I like the little nod to 2.0 there.
Huh?
The little nod to NXT 2.0 there, because they, in that little time, they were big rivals, them too.
Yes. Then we have a funeral for the gingerbread man. Yeah. And then we have a 6-woman tag team match that will hopefully close the show and not a segment. We have Rhea Ripley teaming up with Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, taking on Fatal Influence. Man, if you needed a formula for how to roll out NXT stars, this is it. This is it. They've been cooking on this one. But you don't have to watch SmackDown alone, though. Okay, I know when you're watching this, you're watching stuff happen. You want somebody to talk to and complain with, or be able to talk and be a part of moments together. So why not join the Honey Night SmackDown watch along on WWT's YouTube channel? Of course, that's starting at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Don't watch it alone. Join in with Honey. Catch her hilarious reactions, her witty banter, and of course, join the WWT community in talking about what's happening on SmackDown. But we also want to be careful, because we don't want nobody losing their pages. As we move into a little bit of trending news, it has been reported that WWE has gotten a lot of influencer and content creators' social medias suspended due to using WWE content. Now, what seemed to have originally been people from WWE and TKO cracking down on content being used seems to be a little bit contradictory, as some of the people who have lost their accounts have even been used in promos by the WWE reacting to their content. But folks who have had followers from 250,000 even down to the 10,000s and 5,000s have been losing their accounts and getting copyright strikes for reacting to WWE and TKO's videos. So I just want to know from the two of you your thoughts on TKO and this new move that they're doing. First, it seemed like they were ignoring the crowd. Now it seems like they're even turning on the people who help promote the product. Honey, let me get your thoughts first.
I don't like it. I feel like, I have emotions, and I tend to let them get the best of me in this case. So this week was actually particularly draining, because it's like I wasn't even sure
if there should still be a watch long. Don't want my stuff taken down. I still want to be able to entertain the people, but I don't want to have to feel like I have to walk on eggshells and not express myself, because that's bullshit. That's the reason why we do this in the first place. And you know, we've been, as long as we've been watching this, we've been fans of this product for so long, and it's just like, how can you guys do this? You know, and you're doing this to people that you have actually put on your screen, and they're not getting anything for it. The most they get is like what, something that's been told to me for a long time in years prior, you know, when becoming a dancer and dance teacher and choreographer, is, oh, you get free exposure. This exposure don't pay my damn bills. Okay. Especially if I love to do this shit and I love to talk about this shit. It's unfair. It's not right. And it's just wrong for fans, especially. I mean, I don't know if you guys just want if they just want a bunch of yes men up in that board, because that's what it seems like. And they're giving us their whole ass to kiss at this point, and we're not going for it. We don't. At least I don't want to go for it. But it's like, there's a fine line with what they want to do and with the direction of the product. But then there's also those hardcore fans that really love to be able to react and to be able to build something with these platforms that we have been given, that we have been blessed to have, you know what I mean? That we're learning about, you know, like between you, Councilman, and Deonne, like you guys have been doing this for a long time as well. It's just like, now we have to worry about you guys cracking down on our pages and shutting us out because we say something you don't like, or because we're not in agreement with what you're putting out there, or because some of your stuff is on there. Like, you got people reacting in their living rooms, just chilling. They're not even trying to hurt nobody. They're just reacting to the product because they love what they're watching, and they just want to, they're just expressing themselves. I don't feel like there's any harm in that. I don't like what they're doing. Plain and simple.
Deonne, what are your thoughts on what content creators should do in regards to the crackdowns that they've been taking when it comes to this? Now, I know, like, you have all-star fandom, so you're used to having to deal with showing trailers, trying to talk about products, and sometimes having, you know, like, sacrifice monetization just to be able to tell the story and get the word out. So what do you think is the best step for content creators to do with them cracking down on people's pages now?
Well, I think it's like the person, you're doing it because you love wrestling, right? Or you love a certain thing that you're talking about. Like, that love isn't reciprocal at the moment. And I think that would hurt the most. And you're saying, like, what would I do? It was like, it'd be hard for me to start back up doing content for like WWE, the watch alongs and stuff, when they do the whole pick. Because y'all told me about this before I got on, because I hadn't heard about it. But it's hard, man, like, especially if you're using that for like an income or a side hustle or anything like that. And WWE is like, no, we don't like we don't like you talking about us. We're gonna take this away from you. Wrestling has always been that. Wrestling's been that since the beginning of wrestling. I feel like criticism happens. Product goes up, product goes down. But the old regime, I guess you could say, took that criticism. They didn't do too much to try to, I don't know, like, stop you from talking bad about the product anyway. But I don't know, man. It's tough because I only think about y'all too, especially Honey, whose content is a lot heavy wrestling. I think that would be a better question for her. Like, Honey, how would you manage moving forward with it?
I mean, at this point, I'm not even sure how I'm supposed to, because it's still something that I'm building, and it's something that I want. Like, it's a brand that I'm building, and I've been working really hard at it. So it's just like, I don't want it to go to shambles just because I posted something up. You know, somebody I collaborated with on certain posts and stuff, WrestleBuzz, shout outs to WrestleBuzz, we had a copyright warning for something that we posted up. I couldn't even see what it was. It happened so fast. And it's just like, now I got to be careful with how I react. I guess we'll wait and see tomorrow.
I don't think you have to be careful. I think you still get your genuine reactions to what's happening. It's just that is that where we are? Like, we gotta sit here like a hostage video and smile through everything that's bad
and pretend to like
just
it.
to get just so you won't get your stuff taken.
Like you really think I'm gonna sit here and smile through that funeral tomorrow?
Through the whole gingerbread, I'm gonna make sure.
Absolutely.
Well, the thing is, though, I don't think it just has to do with like because what people are saying. I think it also has to do with copywriting content. So I think also what a lot of people don't see it. Again, this is me not taking up for them. This is just you know both sides of the coins. You have millions of dollars that are being taken out of WWE's pockets with people utilizing these videos, making reactions, not tagging them in it, and not seeing any of the revenue from it. Now, do they need it? Absolutely not. We've seen what your top 5 board members make. You don't need it, but I also believe that you are entitled to it. I just think for TKO, you should have found a better way to be able to execute this. Just like you're introducing WWE Club, why don't you introduce WWE creators and have people who want to do this, who want to promote your product, be a part of this to where you can be able to work along with them, just like how you're doing WWE ID. I don't understand why you feel the need to be able to attack the content creators who are pushing your product, because no other company gets that exclusivity like you do. I've never heard people say, oh, I'm only going to talk AEW so I can make sure that I get this thing and we get this separated. There are plenty of people who go and say, I'm just going to do WWE content so that way I know WWE will be able to see me and I can get better opportunities. You are one of those ones, and you are deciding rather than being about the people, you're showing me that you're greedy punk bitches. And that's the issue with this. You have enough money, you have enough dollars. Now you're showing us more and more each day you do not understand the product that you bought. And you only have so many times that you're going to push this audience that they're going to step away from you. And what's going to happen is that once you lose the creators, once you lose the audience, you're going to be like, oh, well, we have this new group of audience. That new group is so effing good. And then once you see that all your hardcore fans have left and you can't get them back, watch AEW now become the top place to want to be. Watch when TNA soars above you because nobody wants to watch your product. Not that you don't put on a decent product or sometimes good product, but that because of how you're acting, we refuse to watch your product. Like we're seeing with a lot of the creators, they're now going, hey, I'm just going to do AEW watch along. So you know what Tony Khan said to that?
Go ahead.
Y'all
do
got
it.
it.
Whatever you want.
The more, the
out
merrier. Do it. You want to come to a show? Hey, email us. We will let you come to a show. You're just giving more people. You're just, again, I know it's a bad thing, but it's also too a good thing because it's like it's allowing us to go see other places. Because that's why I said the world of wrestling isn't dying when it comes to a lot of this stuff. So it's like, yo, people are now being able to go check out GCW, MZW, reality of wrestling, because it's like, hey, let me go get my content other places. And to find us like, oh, wow, they're putting on a really great product. And with that swell of new viewership, it's like, hey, some of you can start coming to weekly program television.
Right.
And you start to see a spike in that, where it's like we're now moving to go see this. So where Japan finally says like, hey, maybe we should do televised events over there of our stuff since people are now starting to get behind us.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, hey, TKO, if you care about money like that so much, by all means, I love when a person or a brand or a company shows me who they really are. Mm-hmm. If you don't like me, show me you don't like me. So I can make the decision if I'm going to continue to watch your product or if I'm going to continue to engage with you. And you're showing us that you do not care about your audience. You do not care about the fans. I don't care how much Triple H tries to come play damage control on these media scrums. Sir, we don't believe you. And it has nothing to do with you.
And he can only do so much because
we know you're only saying that because that's what they're paying you to say. We get it.
And the fact that we're talking about a Triple H contract is a wild thing to me. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's a wild thing.
It's not though. You got to
again. It's a wild. True, but it's just a wild thing when like we knew he was going to get the keys to car when Vince left. Like we sort of knew that, even if Vince never sold or anything. I felt like Triple H was going to be that next person up to run. He and Stephanie at the time before everything happened.
But you see that's the big thing I think a lot of folks miss. We knew Triple H knew how to run the creative side. I never believed Triple H could run a company. That's why I thought Stephanie came in.
That's where
Stephanie was the business side.
Stephanie got the back end. You handling the stories. We in great hands.
And great hands.
Left. So there's no big man at the helm that knows this business to do it, and Shane don't want it.
And so now you only say so much or make them realize so much, I guess.
But now you have a company that owns this product that doesn't watch it. They don't care about it. They don't know the magic of this. They didn't grow up where it's like, man, I remember when I heard glass shatter and Stone Cold walk out. It's just, oh yeah, I remember my uncles that used to watch it when it came on, and I would just hear them yell and rah, rah, rah.
It is like what we talked about, like with like just properties like Ninja Turtles or anything like that. The people who grew up with it now have the pins for it. That's why stuff like that is thriving again. Mario, Sonic, all that stuff, right? This is the complete opposite. You got greedy people who bought they bought it. It's theirs. They can do whatever they want with it. I get it, but they're gonna they've done a lot of bad so far, and it's not gonna long term. Because we just take the last year, WrestleMania tickets per show, no more house shows. So it's essentially like if you ain't on Raw or SmackDown as a cast member, essentially, and we don't need you, you can take this cut and go. So they're getting rid of the people that we loved and grew up and should have been lifers there, and they'll end up somewhere else. Where are those eyeballs going to go? Those eyeballs are going to go somewhere else. And once those eyeballs get taken off WWE, that's when I hope they feel it, because it's sad, man. It really is. It's something you grew up loving, and you're like, now you're seeing is pimped out for everything it is. It's worth.
It makes me so mad, especially because more than half the people on those writing teams don't even know history in wrestling. Like there's people they've never heard of or like who's that? Like what? where if it's us, we're like, are you kidding? Like we would cook something together. Like we would I know Will and Deonne would have notes and drafts for days in a creative writer's room in WWE. And y'all are just flooding it with people who are just yes people and know nothing about the shit and just don't want to think for themselves and use freaking ChatGPT for everything.
They're going to make a profit.
They have no damn brain.
But the
good
thing
make a profit. They're going to wring it dry though.
Yeah, I mean, but the good thing about that is we've seen this before. And we know the power of what people can do. And we've seen that example very much within movies. Like, eventually you will listen to us. Because at the end of the day, you need us. We don't need you. Especially with the way wrestling is now, we really don't need WWE.
No.
Right now, currently in 2026, you do not put out the best product of wrestling. I'm just letting that's just being for real right now.
The wrestling universe has grown so much bigger than it's ever been now. There's wrestling everywhere.
But the thing with
2 years?
Yeah, in the last year. But you look at how we saw it in the movie industry, though. You remember when they was about to bring Sonic out? And you remember what Sonic first looked like?
Can't let that happen.
What happened? People say we can't let that happen.
Can't let it happen.
The movie Deadpool. Deadpool was shelved.
Leak the footage.
We put the footage out. It hit 1 million views in 10 minutes and became one of the most successful movies from Fox's Marvel's category. So eventually that happens with a lot of this stuff. Same thing with like the Super Mario movie, and Resident Evil. You start to put in people who are fans of this, you start to understand, okay, we need to get somebody in here who not only understands the product, but understands what we need to do to execute it. That's why James Gunn's DC universe is starting to become way more successful, because you have a person who enjoys this product. And the same thing is going to happen to WWE. You're going to take hits so bad that eventually you're going to have to start listening to us and start bringing in different people. And that's and that's the thing I know what TKO will do, because there's no family dynamic there anymore, because we're outside of the McMahon era. Now it's going to have to be, okay, we're losing way too much money. What do we do? Because with them doing these pay cuts, it let me know even more what I have been saying. There is a certain amount of money TKO has to make back from this.
They were in debt.
In a certain, because of this deal. There's a certain amount of money they have to make back within 5 years, or most likely a lot of them people on that board is going to be taken out, which is why they're most likely getting paid as much as they're getting paid, so they can rack up just in case this thing don't go through and they lose that TKO company.
This is a very radical thought. What if, like, the creators who've gotten their stuff taken down also, what if there was just like an IWC protest of some sort? Like, hey, we ain't watching no more, or we ain't watching this week.
Well, no, it's happening. It's happening now.
It's happening?
Like a lot of creators are going like, hey, I'm going to start doing watch-alongs for AEW. Like, you had folks who were already doing all of them, like mini portable.
But now they're more specialized.
They would do, like, they'd be all around the board. Denise Saldana, like, they would all be like genuinely around the board. But now you're seeing folks who are were specifically just WWE say, no, like, I am going to watch AEW now. I'm going to put this on. I'm not making no more promotions for you, since that's what you want to do. I might, when I need to talk about a WWE story, I'll bring it up. But for now, I'm going to watch the product of AEW. And AEW just happened to get their shit together at the perfect fucking time, because they figured out the formula of you don't really need to know the story in order to see a dope ass match.
Right.
I'm telling you, like, I went to Revolution. I didn't know what the fuck was going on, but man, them boys and them girls put on the show.
It's like the easy play on like old video games, like old sports games. A is just shoot for everything. Every button's a shoot for, you know what I mean? Like, it was just an easy play. You could jump right in and play. So I do like that. And then as they get you hooked with the matches, then hopefully the stories will carry you through and the segments or whatnot. But yeah, man, just don't watch. I mean,
right now we in dark times with the WWE. We all we all saw it coming, and luckily for us, though, we're not deprived of getting our wrestling fix each week. And that's the difference than in a 2019 or a John Laurinaitis era. Like, we have places we can go to watch quality wrestling.
Good wrestling.
Yep. And speaking of good wrestling,
man,
we lost a mogul. We lost an icon. Ted Turner. If you don't know who Ted Turner is, because you are a Gen Z XYT LMNOP, wherever we're at right now, you're one of those, and you don't know about this dude. But at one time, there was a time in life where you had to plug a wire into a television. You had to screw it in, not push it in like a HDMI. You had to screw that thing into the TV, and the ends of your fingers hurt if it was too tight to try to get off. Had to get pliers sometimes to take that thing off.
Then they have different colors. Then they have colors. It was the plug in the back.
Now you jumping into your daddy generation. We talking about millennials.
Oh, okay.
Now you talking about Papa Honey's time. We talking about
okay.
It was one cord. It was just one.
Yes, you're right.
You had to screw that thing in. And what
Either way, I hated it all.
It gave you a plethora of channels that you could watch. And one of those pioneers that gave us to that was none other than Ted Turner. And Ted Turner became so successful at giving us cable television that this man decided that I'm so rich that I'm going to make a competitive promotion to go up to Vince. Like Ted Turner was just sitting here, just like he was just sitting here at the bar, just like yeah. So we tell me something about that dude Vince. He over there laughing, hollering, and stuff, talking about he got money. Do he not know who Ted? Does he not know who Ted Turner is? And how much money I bring to the table? You know what? Get me somebody that know wrestling. I want to talk to him. And the rest,
Wrestling. Ted Turner,
WCW.
WCW.
World Championship Wrestling was funded by this man. He is the sole benefactor for us having the NWO. All the moments, all the wrestlers, even putting deadbeats in the spotlight, like Rey Mysterio punk ass.
He wasn't a dead. Hey, give him some credit. He wasn't a deadbeat yet.
Once a deadbeat, always a deadbeat. That's all I'm saying.
Even at 18,
and I heard he stole most of his costumes at WCW. That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
Oh my God!
Like,
Stop.
Hey, I'm just telling you what I heard. All right. But man, yeah, Ted Turner is someone who definitely for us millennials is someone that is a part of our history. You definitely know him when you hear the name. If not, Ted Turner classic movies, the Ted Turner cable, everything. Now, he's so much of an icon that I thought this dude was dead already. Not gonna lie. Thought this guy was like 74 in 1994. Thought he'd been left. But he had been still kicking around. Like when I tell you, like, he will have a great biopic movie like The Social Network when they make one about him. This man has an immense amount of history within our pop culture and our world. And we just want to say to you, man, rest in power, Ted Turner. Thank you for giving us so many things. So many. Like, yo, we wouldn't have Fresh Prince of Bel-Air because where you gonna show it?
This man, y'all, like for those youngins and for the generation XYZ, LMNOP and all of that. Without him, we don't got CNN. We the first 24-hour news network. We don't have Cartoon Network. We don't have the Superstation TNT. You know, he owned the Braves and the Atlanta Hawks. He sold his the Time Warner for what, $6 billion or something like that.
It was like whatever that AOL merger was, yeah. But
you know, like this guy was media mogul royalty, guys. Like a lot of the stuff we saw on TV is because literally of this man.
Yes,
and that,
even was married to Jane motherfucking Fonda.
Can I slip this in real quick with just with Ted Turner too? Ted Turner, like being here in Atlanta, like he's had like tribute shows like all day, late last night to today. And I grew up in Mississippi, so obviously you get TBS. Everybody got TBS, but like 6:05 on a Saturday night, you know where I was.
It's different. It's different. It's different in the southern regions. I know it's
6:05 in Mississippi on a Saturday night, and you're a kid and you ain't got nothing else to do. Well, you go in and watch WCW Saturday Night on the Superstation, man. And I remember watching with my dad, grandma, mom, brother. Like it was an institution. And the fact that he just told Eric, what do I have to do to compete? Eric said, give me Monday nights live. And he said, do it. There's rumors that Ted Turner would say when he would come like visit or do whatever in the arenas, he would tell the wrestlers, just wrestle. I'll take care of everything else. That's all. That's it. That's Ted Turner. I know we give credit for like the boom of wrestling, but if there's no WCW, I don't think we get that hype that we got in the 90s.
Absolutely.
If there's no pulling Hogan over, if there's no pulling Macho Man over, it's not going head to head on Monday. If there's none of that, I shudder to think what the 90s would be. But Ted Turner was like, again, for the South in the area, this man was, they call him Captain America here. And the man was part of making Captain Planet too. So thank him for that as well. So he's just woven into everything through that time, especially as a kid growing up during that time. Thank you, Ted Turner, a billionaire. I'm telling billionaire Ted.
Billionaire Ted.
Thanks, man. Thanks a
I don't know
lot.
nobody else who purchased MGM and freaking Hanna-Barbera, okay?
Man, he did
That
it,
man had
man.
it all, man.
Shout out to Ted Turner, bro. If there's anybody you would strive to make to want to live like and be able to have success, man, I would definitely tell you to check out the history of Ted Turner if you do not know it. But rest in peace to you, and thank you for all that you have contributed to our childhoods and to those that are not here that have maybe been impacted by you. But we want to keep it moving. So 24 years ago, something dramatically happened. Now, for all you Gen Alphabet people that don't know, the millennials know that WWE once went by a different name. It was not 24 years. It's been 24 years, my friend. It was not always World Wrestling Entertainment. At one time, it was the World Wrestling Federation.
The World Wrestling Federation for over 20 years.
And 24
you know the intro I'm talking about. You know the intro, right?
Yes. 24 years ago today.
Wow.
Some bitch ass pandas.
Oh, wait.
Is that why that's titled?
Wait. I got the best thing. Keep going.
That's why the show's titled that.
Yeah. Fuck them pandas. Then, now, and forever. Some punk ass pandas had us lose the trademark of WWE because they were the World Wildlife Foundation. And they had the acronym WWF first, apparently. They filed a suit against WWF and they won. And due to that, WWF had to change the name and the F was gone forever and the federation turned into entertainment. And you can't make an E right next to two W's. So you only get the two W's.
Shout outs to my little brother and his wife who got me this. They got me this a while ago as a gift.
Is that the pandas with the tape with the chair? Yeah.
That's our thumbnail cover, by the way. That is our thumbnail cover.
Beautiful.
So I just want to know, like,
sounded so good.
But just where, like, we were all here to like witness that. Like, a lot of people, like, there are folks now who watch wrestling that weren't there when Hogan went heel. There are not a lot of people there that when Shawn Michaels kicked Marty Jannetty through a window.
I saw both of those things live on TV.
We saw this happen.
Like, witnessed.
What was your initial thought when you heard the news that it's no longer WWF, it's World Wrestling Entertainment? Deonne, let me start with you. Like, do you remember where you were too? If you could, like, if you can rethink through the brain, where were you when you found this out?
My first memory, because I don't remember like me knowing that this was happening. I just remember the when they came on that night, there was like a gardener cutting like a WWF logo, and then he cut the F off, and then you say get, and then it popped up, get the F out. That was the slogan for it. I think at that moment, that was when, I don't think I ever read about it until after. Like, why did they change the name of it? But that's the very, very first memory of seeing that, the whole get the F out thing. And I'm like, wow. I don't know how I felt about it at the time. I was like, it took me a long time to stop saying WWF. But yeah, that's my very first memory of that happening 24 years ago. Good grief.
I just did the math like on my age and shit to see how old I was. I'm like, damn. Okay, wow.
Same question.
I remember seeing the exact same thing, the commercial. And I remember one of the first things that Papa Honey was saying was like, after the commercial, when they took off the F and he had, saw about the whole thing with, World Wildlife and whatnot. He literally was like, get the fuck out of here. Like, get the F out. I was like, literally, like that's the point. And he was like, I guess it fits, it was, and it worked. And after a while, it took some getting used to. I remember it definitely taking a lot of getting used to, because, we'd seen WWF for years, and the logo didn't even look like this. It wasn't even the scratchy logo before that when it was it had the gold and everything like that. So, but yeah, I just remember thinking, okay, bringing a little edge to it. What year was it when that happened? 2002?
We're not here to do math, honey.
I'm scared.
If you ain't got that date, we don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, years ago, man. That's
it was
wild.
2002. It was 2002. Wow. I'll put it this way. I wasn't even living in Jersey yet. That's how I'll put it. That's crazy.
See, like I remember like drawing this logo and like trying to draw like an E with it.
Yeah,
just to see in my mind, like how would it look?
The little one at the bottom,
on it. And I was like, man, it was probably a good idea they took it off.
It didn't look the same. It didn't hit the same. It didn't hit the same.
I remember exactly when I found this out, and it was not during that commercial. It was earlier, because my mom came in and said something. And she was like, yo, they didn't change the name, right? And I was like, what you talking about? They was like, it ain't WF no more. They done lost their name. I was like, what you talking about? I remember it was on MSNBC. And that was like 54. Yeah, and it was new. And it was at the ticker tape at the bottom. And that's why I remember it was the World Wildlife Foundation sues for trademark for World Wrestling Federation and won. And I was like, what? And because again, like during that time it was 24 hours, so it was like it would pop up again. So I'm kind of sitting there like another 10-15 minutes to see like, like what y'all gonna talk about this? Like we gonna. And then I remember them showing them stupid fucking pandas. What? And saying that some dude from their foundation,
stupid pandas,
stupid fucking pandas got on, and I was like, yo, fuck these pandas. Like, we really doing it? And it was so funny because it was like they had been around for so long. It was like they had like 70 years on them or something like that. And I was just like,
but see, that's the thing. Like, I don't even know if it was like longevity, because around that time, WWE went public. So
they were here. They were here a while. They were here way longer before them, and they had been using that. They just stopped like going by WWF, and they would say the full name. I remember when
I was wondering, like, did it have something to do with like, again, WWF going public, so stocks exchange and all that stuff goes in, and you got two combating names for that. So I didn't know if that played a part into it too.
Yeah, because they had already had that. Because remember, at one point WWF was WWWF, and then they dropped that W and went by that. But around that time, still, World Wildlife Foundation had already been out, and they had that. Yeah, so it was just like they changed it, not knowing that was already that, because it was like, okay, we're going by the World Wrestling Federation. So it was like, okay, no reason to look this or think of this. And then it was like, okay, now we keep seeing this logo. And then they started falling off, losing monies for these stupid ass pandas, and was like wanting to be, they just remind me of like a baby mama that don't want you to have fun with your child. Like, that's what it felt like. It was like, well, it's supposed to be mine. The court papers say it.
And that's saying that WWF logo is just that one, the golden era one. Like, there is such a good logo, man. And it took me a long time to get used to this.
It did not take me a long time. I just like seeing my first name just right there. Like, that's me right there. That's
get out of here.
That's Bill.
Oh my God, I'm so done with you.
I like this. Hey, look, listen, everybody, come watch my program. Come watch me. Come watch what I put together. This is Willie's work, is what that stands for right there. And then they was like, but it's Eno too, so you gotta have something for the E. I was like, cool. Will wins everything. Look at that. All of it work in my favor. That's all I can see. It all works for me. But that was 24 years ago. That's a whole college adult.
it's like for us, right? Like we weren't here for WWF. All we knew was WWF, you know, and then like there's 24-year-olds out here who never heard it called that in their life.
They're just sitting here like
those kids. Those kids scare me.
For the Federation, like just hearing World Wrestling Federation, like Shawn Michaels say it all out in the word, like World Wrestling Federation, like that. Hearing that, he was probably the only one who said it completely instead of just WWF. But I always hear his voice when I think about it.
And you know, yeah, maybe a little Rick.
Yeah,
maybe Brett here and there, but like,
yeah,
it was like that Federation stuck with me when when Shawn Michaels said it for some reason.
Anything Shawn Michaels said stuck with you then. Because undeniable.
24 years, man. What a life. What a lifetime. What a lifetime.
You kids missed it, man. That shit was fun.
And it matched. Like when you watch the Attitude Era, like Federation matched. Like now it is like entertainment.
That's exactly what it is.
It felt gritty. It felt like raw. You know what I mean? Like it felt that way with Federation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like it was like, yo, this is against everything. I'm like, oh,
like you're going against a regime, like legit.
F the establishment. And I was like, nah, we're taking the FU out.
Entertainment.
We're being entertaining now. It was like, oh.
And they're like, wait, no.
Or doing the Disney W.
Yo, this is Ken Shamrock, and this is World Wrestling Entertainment.
That's how it felt, man. We went to that.
Yo, I just picture all them doing that. This is Dean Malenko, and this is
Dean Malenko.
Hey, this is Stone Cold Steve Austin, and you're watching WWE World Wrestling Entertainment.
The Rock says you're watching World Wrestling Entertainment if you smell what The Rock is cooking.
And then the eyebrow pop, man. That one. Now that one.
Theme song.
That's what got me right there. That's what got me right there.
24 years. I keep saying it, but damn.
Where's that? I want to find that commercial, man. The World Wrestling Federation for over 30 years. Or something like that. I forgot the rest.
Right there. We can't play it though, because then we're gonna get our stuff
right. We can't play it.
Play that. We'll get our stuff suspended. So, but a day in history we will never forget. Shout out to a real great person of mine, like letting me know that this was happening. I'd have made some content for it as well. She definitely let me know. I had no idea this was going on. So shout out to her. But yeah, it's now time for another curious case. All right. And it's very ironic that last week it was about Jey Uso, and now it's about the curious case of Jada Parker. Now, it seems for the last year, maybe 2 years, Jada Parker always seems to be the bridesmaid to the spotlight. And in this past NXT this week, she went up against Callie Armstrong and yet again put over another talent. And we've been seeing that happen a lot with Jada. It has been a pretty big pattern. Even with the beef that she had with Blake Monroe went over when it seemed like Jada Parker was going to be the one to take that. Then the thing with Kalani Jordan, it seems like she was going to go into that rivalry and stand tall, and she didn't. She lost because she had a hip attack on an exposed turnbuckle, and somehow that cost her the match. And we've seen this become a pattern with Jada Parker for quite some time, even when titles are involved. So I want to ask y'all, is Jada Parker missing something? Is there something that NXT is just not seeing in her? And why is it seems that she is becoming the jobber to put everyone else over within NXT. And what exactly happened? Because she seems to be a fan favorite. Not seems to be. She is a fan favorite. I'm not even going to say she is a fan favorite. But why isn't there a focus on making Miss Parker one of the most dominating women stars on the roster right now?
Did you want to go first, Deanne?
No, you go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I find it a little concerning, being that obviously being a fan favorite in NXT. I don't want to make excuses or anything like that, but I'm sure there are lots of different reasons. I mean, we also know that she had been prone to injury a while back also. But as far as the case of always the bridesmaid and never the bride, it just seems like Shawn Michaels once again going for that. I don't want to say a slow cook or slow build, but I think that Jada Parker is somebody that he wants us to get like really invested in from the ground up. And it starts with her, I guess, if people want to call it that, jobbing and putting the other talent over. I don't know. I'm not sure what direction they're trying to go with Jada, being that she has been taking a lot of losses. I'm not sure how that helps, being that she is the fan favorite, and a lot of people are going to be really sick of seeing her lose time and time again. But considering the way she crashed out this past week, because I didn't really see the entirety of NXT, but I saw some clips of what happened with her and her crash out backstage. I feel like it's more from an emotional standpoint. We're really trying to build Jada's character, I think, as well, not just building her up because she's a fan favorite. I feel like they're trying to, maybe Shawn's trying to build more character work for her. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's just from what I'm seeing.
Very political ass answer Honey gave. Deonne, your thoughts?
I thought she had it already.
Answer nonetheless.
Right.
I thought she had it already. She was pretty much a social media sensation for like every week of NXT for a good run. And you saw a crowd was behind her. She got reactions. I don't know why she's in this position or how she fell back into this position. Because I feel like we picked her on every single thing. We were like up to a point in NXT where we're like, oh, this is the next NXT show. Jada Parker, hands down. Like if we're thinking that, I'm sure the crowd in the arena is thinking that, and other fans thinking that, but they never pull the trigger on her. I don't know if like this rebuild of her happened. I think that's where Honey was kind of going with, sort of a rebuild, or just I don't know, sharpening her character or whatever else she's doing with Natty going to start doing with Natty. I thought she had it a year ago. Like I thought NXT champion a year ago. I thought main roster a few months ago. I would love to be a fly on the wall in those discussions about her with like Shawn Michaels and that crew, because just from a fan looking like who doesn't watch NXT like regularly, I watched because of her a lot of times too. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, well, why aren't we doing anything with her? And I hope she didn't fall into that in that era or that area for her where she got left behind, because you got Lola who's champion, you got Soul who's gone, like she's getting left behind. Well, and I don't know why.
Well, I was just going to ask this really quick too and pose this to you guys. Like, what is it because you just mentioned Lola, are they giving her that Lola Vice effect? Because look how we kind of had the same feeling about Lola at first, where we thought at one point she was ready to go, but then another year goes by, some moves in AAA later, showing up to Rumble, doing the underground with Natty and stuff like that. And, is that the same kind of formula they're trying to give Jada in order to build her? Because look at where Lola is now. It took like maybe a year later. Maybe they're giving her that extra bit too. I'm not sure.
But Jada's got the attitude, man. She's got the charisma. She's got. They say she's got it.
Come on now, man. Y'all not, man. How long we gonna dance around this? How long we gonna dance around? Y'all not gonna say it. I gotta be the bad guy again.
Will's gonna say it. He's gonna say it.
She's the wrong black. She's the wrong black for them.
Oh my Lord.
She's too ghetto for them. That's what it is. Look at what you just saw this past week. Callie Armstrong, and look how they pushing her. But look how she acts. There's a certain, we've talked about this before, when you have to act black, not be authentically black. You know the attitude that Jada has, and that's still getting booed to this day? Jade Cargill. That's what you see when she does promos. And they don't like to promote that. They don't like to promote that because they go, oh, it's too hood. It's too hood to put on there. And that's the label that they're putting on Jada Parker when it comes to promoting her. And you can see it. You all see it when I say it out loud. Nobody want to talk about it, but you see it. The only problem about that is that what they are considering to be ghetto is just a woman who has a very strong and incredible personality.
An attitude.
The same way Jade Cargill does. And y'all tend to boo that because they're not acting like a Bianca Belair or a Callie Armstrong where they have to play to cater to you all. Because that's why Bianca can't go heel, because all of y'all are going to look at her in a certain different way. Same way y'all booed her when Rhea, and because she wasn't a heel then. They booed her with Rhea and Io all because she stood up for herself and said, hey, I won my match to get my title opportunity. And Rhea just bulldozed her way into there.
Mm-hmm.
Like even Bianca's NXT run,
her NXT run was heel.
And think about it. And think about it, she never won the championship, did she?
No, she didn't.
Wasn't until she started playing like a black person they like. She started making headway. Yeah.
Not for nothing, that undefeated. How long did that last?
Yep.
Not long.
They
didn't like
undefeated in singles matches.
No, I get it, but as far as like her using that and saying it and like, the clap in the face.
When she got the belt, she stopped doing it. When they put the belt on her, she stopped doing it.
I noticed that real quick.
The only thing they let her keep was the hair because it was an attraction. That is what they are using to hold her back. Because what they're gonna say is rough around the edges, and we need to polish it. You don't need to polish anything. She is what she is. She has
wrestling too, man. It's wrestling.
The only thing she really did need is what we saw Tuesday, when Natty came in. If you get the wrestling, tutelage of Natty under your belt, Jada gonna be
nasty.
Bang. She gonna be nasty in that ring. Like you ain't even gonna be doing the hip attack no more. It's gonna be one of those because like she picks it up just like that. But the problem is there is a particular way they want minorities to be seen, especially when it comes to people like us, that they do not know how to promote and cater to, which is why just Jade Cargill having confidence in herself turns her into a heel. Just like Bianca stepping out to say, I earned my shot. Why does Rhea just get thrown in here and you're looked at as a heel? This is why Jada has slipped into the part that she has slipped into. Because the second one of these focus groups look at this and go, oh no, we don't think that that's going to sell. We need someone we can put onto a sponsorship to do a Slim Jim commercial, and she doesn't sound like, and that's them talking, not me saying that. That's that. I've been in focus groups where people have done that. And unfortunately, because of how she moves, that is the reason why it's happening. Now, the one advice I would give if people are asking for Jada, for Jada Parker, don't stop.
Right.
Keep being you.
Mm-hmm.
Put your foot on their neck. Use Natalie tutelage because I promise you, that the way you have the crowd behind you, and if you went through a pipe bomb on NXT, yo, that would change everything. Everything. Do not stop being who you are. Be authentically you, because it is needed. If they want you to become a heel, then hey, yo, bring it back to the beginning. Yo, get OTM back together. Where it's you and this tag team and y'all running roughshod.
Way too short-lived.
With you in the forefront of it, because again, we ain't really seen factions like that where it's like, yo, the woman at the helm and it's men behind it. Take it and run with it, but do not let these people put you in a box, Jada, and tell you that you ain't enough. The fans are behind you, just like Deonne said. You definitely got it. We ain't talking about the looks. We ain't talking about the curves. None of that. Because I know some of you little IC gooners gonna be like, man, she not gonna sleep with you. You don't know why you going so hard. No, I'm going so hard because I'm a fan of this person. And I'm tired of seeing people getting thrown under the bus because they're authentically them and not put in a box that TKO think that they can sell. If anything, you have failed this wrestler because you don't know how to pivot and you don't know how to work with the product that you got.
You hear the crowd. You hear the crowd when your music hits, girl.
When she came out to the Royal Rumble, like they told me, like, yo, bro, that whole arena was going Miss Parker.
Loud as hell.
They all were chanting Miss Parker. That whole thing started.
I just hope she doesn't get discouraged and just keeps doing what she's doing.
I don't think she's gonna get discouraged. I think she's gonna have her day. She's gonna have her day, and it's gonna be where it's like, okay, we noticed that this is working, and we don't have to do too much to it.
Right.
So it's like, yo, if you allow CM Punk to go out there and say whatever he want to say, then figure out how to make it work for Jada. Figure out how to make it work for Jade. But stop trying to make people into black beauty pageant queens just because that's the only way that you know how to get folks over to brands and how you think people want to see an audience. You need to expand your horizons. You need to expand how to deal with all talent that is there.
From all walks of life and parts of the world.
So that is the curious case of Jada Parker. We're now going to move into Flash predictions.
I forgot we had predictions.
Yes, we do. Backlash again is taking place Saturday, May 9th in Tampa. And first match I believe that is on the card is Io versus Asuka. Who is walking out with the victory? Deonne, let's start with you. Who do you got, Io or Asuka?
I'm going Io for this one. And pardon me, I gotta let the dog out. Hold on, I'll be back.
Right.
Who let the dogs out? Who?
He didn't let nobody out yet, honey. He gotta go.
I had to do it. I just had to do it.
Quit letting your intrusive thoughts win.
I can't help it. I really can't.
Quit letting your thoughts win.
I can't. I
don't know what medication you on that's just letting this just run wild.
None.
Like ultimate.
I'm on caffeine.
Get off of it. Every time it come in here, like, hey, listen, I know I'm about to say something crazy, but watch this.
I think I just need to come with the one. I need to come with a verbal warning label now. Like, guys, I'm about to roll my eyes. Just so you know, I'm about to roll my eyes.
Intrusive thought alert. Yo, I wish we could have it on here where like intrusive thought alert come on, and it's like you just press it and the word pop up.
Instead
but like right under you.
Instead of intruder alert, intrusive alert, intrusive alert.
Yes. I'm gonna figure out how we could get
make it a ticker.
Yeah.
In red.
Matter of fact, while we're waiting on Deonne, let me see if this commercial.
Let's see if it can work.
No. I mean, I would have to make something, but I'm talking about this commercial that I had. I wanted to see if us like putting in commercials and stuff. But before we do, like, who do you have winning this match, Asuka or Io?
I'm going for shits and giggles. I'm going for Asuka. For shits and giggles.
Man, as much as I want Asuka to win, man, you know what? Nah, I'm going with Asuka. Man. Asuka need to win. Io be all right if she lose.
Yeah, for some reason, like I said, when you even mentioned, like, I'm tired of the disrespect to Asuka too. and I feel like Io could afford the loss.
She can afford.
Because
She can
we
afford that.
know Io is capable of beating Asuka. We know she can beat anybody's ass in this ring. Like, it's not a problem. Like, Asuka could eat this win for now.
But it needs to happen. All right, so we're gonna take a quick commercial break though. Hopefully Deonne will be back, but if not, we'll move on to the next match.
Step into the world of Will Pharaoh, where style meets creativity and every piece makes a statement. From bold designs to signature looks you won't find anywhere else. This is more than apparel. It's a vibe. It's a movement. It's crown and cloak. Upgrade your wardrobe and represent the brand today. Shop the latest drops now at crownandcloak.shop and wear the world of Will Pharaoh.
Got commercials now. I ain't
All
playing.
right, I like that.
I'm getting back at it. Getting my groove back again.
Let's go. How the Pharaoh got his groove back.
Yo. Yo, that'd be such a dirty ass movie. If that got made, that'd be such a dirty film. Yo. No. That's going on Tubi. We ain't putting this
Tubi. It's not coming out in theaters.
We can't put this in theaters. Not no sorry Bob. All right, the next match. The Bears and Kit Wilson are in action and tag team against Danhausen and a mystery opponent. 2 questions. Who do you think the mystery person is, and who's walking out the winner of this match?
And you can go.
I feel like the partner's gonna be something like, I don't know. I have Danhausen's side winning this match.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking somebody like Mr. Iguana or something.
They did have a video recently with one another.
So I couldn't help but,
That's an interesting match. That's the
Mr. Iguana and Danhausen, and they win.
Damn, I don't know, man. Danhausen's side, obviously, for the win too. I don't know who he's gonna have, man. Like it could be an invisible man. Who knows with Danhausen? You never know. Hey, Miz has fought an invisible man before.
Yes,
so let's never.
He sure has, and well.
That was a great match. That was a great match.
A slobber knocker.
It's up there.
I don't know, man. I don't know who to pick for that one. I don't have one locked and loaded for that.
Just throw one. Just use your imagination, Deonne. You ain't gotta be logical.
If that happens, that'll be so underwhelming.
Oh, Pepsi Phil, I doubt it.
Please, God, no.
They can't afford Pepsi Phil at Backlash. They blew it all on Roman.
John Cena. That's wrong.
I mean, he gonna be there. He gonna be there.
John Cena's retired.
You already know. See, this is why we know. This is why Deonne is the notebook of the group. He has to have his notes. He don't bounce off. I have to do my research, and there's nothing wrong.
Like, bro, you couldn't even say. Honestly, you could have even said Joe Hendry.
Oh no, I'm good on Joe.
Damn,
yeah. You know what? Yeah, keep him far away from Danhausen.
I'm going with Danhausen winning, and for some reason, I feel like he just randomly gonna get Omos.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
That would be.
He just pays.
That would surprise me a lot.
Human monies for you to help me.
Human monies.
Yeah, and I'll give you a big jar of tea. Big jar of tea from Danhausen. I think he'll be Omos. I just think it's gonna be something that's supposed to be fun, and I don't. Not that I don't know why, but I envision Kit Wilson doing this to Omos just because he's never been face to face with Omos. So I just find that to be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at the roster now. Yeah, you're probably right.
See, he just needed
Nobody else fits well.
right. But we're gonna
Greg
move
Williams.
Wow. Okay.
Sorry.
Well, we
Intrusive thoughts again. Intrusive thoughts. Sorry.
have the United States title on the line. Trick Williams versus Mick Foley Jr. We've gotten Honey's take already. Deonne, who do you think is walking out as U.S. champ?
Trick Williams better retain. Or what was all this for?
We don't know. I too am gonna go with Trick Williams for the winner of this match. And we just gonna keep it pushing.
Yeah.
It's like if you weren't excited about that one, you definitely ain't finna be great. Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker. Who's walking out the victor? Is Braun gonna lose to a stomp, or is the spear going to lead him to victory against Seth Rollins?
All right. Vision's not. There's no stipulations about Vision being a part of this and stuff.
There is no Vision can definitely come out and interfere if they choose to, which I'm sure the Street Profits will come out and help them, go after Logan Paul, blah, 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 blah.
See,
so,
that could have been LA Knight. Just saying. I booked this 2 months ago.
LA Knight. LA Knight doing what at this point?
LA Knight going to sleep. LA Knight sleep.
All I'm saying, I booked this 2 months ago.
LA good night.
With LA. You know what? Forget you, honey. Braun Breaker for the win.
Honey,
I'm gonna say Seth. Put this dog down, man. Put this puppy down. Let's go.
You know what I would love to see? I know he's caught Roman in the pedigree in the spear. I know he's caught him like that before. But I would love to see if they could catch him in a stomp in the spear.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
if he hit him like Randy did, and where he go in the air and jump up, I can see it. He got to make up for it. He definitely got to make up for the spears he's.
But done. I'm just saying, I want Seth to get him with a stomp out of it though. I want him to, because we've seen him do the pedigree, catch Roman in the pedigree with the spear. I want him to figure out a way to catch him in a stomp during the spear. I don't know how it's physically possible, but I want to see that.
You asking for a lot.
You wrestle once a week, man. They got 6 days to figure out how to do that.
You're dealing with trajectory coming towards you to you having to step to the side, jump up,
just jump,
and land right where he's coming at you. Hey, not saying it can't be done, but hey,
the game's over after that.
It would be interesting to see it. It would be game over after that. I'm going with Braun Breaker though, man. Let that man get a win over Seth. Do what you need to do with division. I need some competitors for the world heavyweight title outside of just Seth. So, and then the main event, the world title is on the line. Tribal Chief takes on the Samoan Werewolf. When the dust settles, who is going to be world heavyweight champion?
All together now. 1, 2, 3. Roman.
Jake. I think Roman Reigns say F everybody for trying to cut my money and let him win.
Oh shit.
And that's a wild thought still to me.
Yeah.
that they would ask him to take a pay cut.
He ain't on them dates no more. I can see him just like, yo, pin it. Hey, you got it.
You know what did you hear what they said about those dates too? A clerical error.
Mm-hmm.
I work in the government, and that's what we say. Well, that's what people say when
when something has gone awry.
Yes.
It was a clerical error. No, it wasn't.
That's like saying
Sorry,
you know, that's like your food taking long at a restaurant and saying there was a disturbance in the kitchen without exactly saying what the disturbance was or what happened.
Coming to the mic. All right. Yeah. That was a clerical error. We did not mean for that to go out. I know we made graphics and everything for it, and we pushed it as a promo during the show. But all of that was an error. Just a clerical error.
And we know in wrestling things are subject to change.
The card is subject to change. You are correct.
TBA, TBD, whatever the hell. Good Lord. To be dated, to be announced. No.
Who says that? Who says to be announced?
Well,
I've seen this some
I
places.
was just saying.
I don't know, because I was like, I feel like I've seen TBA. I wasn't saying that to like get at you, but I was like, I feel like I've seen TBA before somewhere. And I'm like, where do they normally use that?
Event still?
Is it events, or is it like upcoming movies, but they haven't given the title yet? Because I'm saying I've seen it before, but
yeah,
like,
probably
something like that. Yeah.
when is it to be you? Because like to be determined is like results, and then it's like to be announced. I'm like, well,
to be announced, to be determined, to be continued. There's like I don't know, but I don't. TBA would have to be the movie thing you said.
I never seen the acronym for to be continued. I definitely ain't seen it.
I was just thinking about that. TBC. I'm gonna start that.
It always comes out just to be continued. It never is.
I've never seen it. TBC.
Say TBC and let's leave.
Yo, we definitely gonna start using that on our shows.
TBC.
So like, listen, well, clock is running down. Clock is running down right now. So TBC to the next episode. Y'all,
That's when it's always written out all the way.
all the way out. They're like, we got the whole thing. They're like, let's bring TBC back.
Oh God.
But man, Backlash is taking place this Saturday at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 Eastern. But apparently, I guess that's the count. I don't know. There's a countdown that is going to be happening on ESPN2. Then you can watch the first hour of Backlash on ESPN. And then
doing that again?
Yes, the remainder will be put back on the ESPN app that you can get, but it will be shown internationally on Netflix. And
We're seeing the destruction of wrestling right before our eyes.
This shit
man.
just
really
gave me.
are.
This shit just gave me.
We're just watching it all burn down, literally.
You can watch the first hour on ESPN2, then spend $30 on an app and watch our bullshit PLE.
For 3 more matches, right?
Yeah, basically.
Well, 4. It's 4 sometimes. Which
So,
is
so the first hour is one match?
Or a segment, a match and a segment.
There's only 5 matches, so I don't know. But wait, Deonne, did you even pick?
They may have... Roman. I mean, come on.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought he said Roman with you.
I didn't even. No, I only heard Jacob.
Like,
he didn't say anything.
Yeah.
I heard Jacob, and I said Roman.
Yeah, that's the only reason.
We're in that world of Roman again, man.
looking like straight out of Spartacus and shit. Look at this picture.
I love it and I hate it sometimes. You know what I mean?
The
Like,
rain of the picture, just to be
no, the rain, man.
be very clear to the audience that
his title reign, because at least when it was CM Punk, you had that idea that he could lose it. You know, that thought crossed your mind. It made more opportunities for everybody else. So, like, say Finn Balor is now back Finn Balor, and CM Punk still had that title, and they just had that match before Mania. That's an opportunity to put that title on CM Punk. That's been taken away at the moment with Roman's reign right now. With Roman Reigns' reign right now.
No, you said it. You had it right. I know it felt wrong to say, but you said it the right way. I know it felt wrong to you, yeah. But we got Roman's reign. I was like, yeah, no, you got it.
Yeah, okay, yeah. It just the opportunity.
I feel so wrong to him when he said like, no.
He's like, I should have said Roman Reigns' reign.
Like, no, you
You had it right.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And then Cody's the same way. So it's like we're locked with them for a while again.
Oh, Cody.
If only we'd have got the
Yes,
Rock.
it's your boy too.
If only we got the Rock versus Roman when we were supposed to, maybe it wouldn't be like this. You know,
We done, man. We done.
Still Cody's fault.
man. We still Cody's fault, even after all this
It will
time.
always be. It will always be.
It's one has to go. Backlash edition.
Oh wow.
All right.
Oh
These are-
wow.
yeah.
I got it already. I'm done. I know it.
Can I say the matches, y'all? Yo.
I know mine.
You heifers got one more time to let these intrusive thoughts get the y'all.
I know mine.
All right.
You raggedy heifers better keep my title warm.
You're just ready. I was like, listen, we almost done. Okay, we almost done.
It's like
We
2
are-
more seconds. It's not 3 hours. We the 2 hour
Yeah,
mark.
we
Yeah,
about
we
to wrap
good.
up.
We all right.
Yeah, we about to wrap up.
We were like a tight 90 minutes, man. I thought we were gonna shoot.
Dion, Dion be picking and choosing when he like how he
Right.
like, there's 1 week where he's like, oh, we leaving already? We done? And now
Yeah,
he's just like,
I mean,
are we done yet?
Right. Hey man, I got to get out of here, man.
Bro, do you love us? Like
I got things to do, man. I got to make sure Xander's good. He's good. He's sleep.
He sleep. I know he sleep. He's fine.
Things be ready to go today. Like we almost out of here. My eyes getting heavy. Or then 2 weeks later. Well, you know, M took Xander.
Do the matches, man. Do the matches. The one has to go.
Right now, you know, hey, I can hang out. I can hang out.
Case in point. He's like, do the matches. Hurry up.
Right, come on, man. Let's go. I got something to do. I got to watch Daredevil. Let's hurry up.
Again.
Right. Again. All right. One has to go. We have Randy Orton versus Cactus Jack at Backlash 04. We have Edge versus John Cena at WWE Backlash 2009. This is where Big Show interfered, throwing John Cena into the big ass spotlight for Edge to take the victory. And then we have Bad Bunny versus Damian Priest at Backlash 2023 in Puerto Rico. But which one of these has to go? Deonne, you said you got your pick already. Lay it on us.
We can get Edge and John Cena out of here.
Same.
We can go. Because that Randy Orton Cactus Jack match, fun. Randy,
one
heel Randy.
One for the Bucks.
Tax in his back. And then this Bad Bunny thing, man, it shouldn't have been that great. But boy.
What an entrance.
That entrance in Puerto Rico, like that was a fun match. Edge and John Cena.
There you go, honey. There you go.
They can go ahead and get on out of here.
Yo, that flag did not want to come out.
It was like, man.
I was like, it's gonna come out because I was like, I know that flag bigger than that.
The flag was like, tonight, man.
Yeah, I guess I'll unravel since y'all talking about it. Honey, I think you're the same.
Yes.
All righty.
Definitely the same.
Well, there y'all have it. So we're gonna move on to the next one. 2009
was that weird phase where I was not really watching. Like I think I was getting like sick of Super Cena around that time. And yeah, I was just like, not with it, man.
All right. The next set is going to be, we have Edge versus Kurt Angle at Backlash 2002. We have the World Heavyweight Championship Triple Threat match in 2004's Backlash with Shawn Michaels, Triple H, and Chris Benoit. And then we have Stone Cold Steve Austin versus The Rock at Backlash 99. This is where The Rock had the camera and got stuttered on the announce table.
So good.
One of these has to go.
Are we all thinking it?
I mean, I don't know.
Either, I don't know.
I'll go. I'll rip the Band-Aid off.
Good.
despicable thing he did, but that match was really, really good. Edge versus Kurt Angle in this slot can slide out.
Okay.
Is that right? That was right after WrestleMania. Like that was, yeah.
Okay.
We in here.
All right. Honey.
Yeah.
That wasn't a hair match though, right?
No.
Was
Kurt
that the
and
hair
Edge.
match?
That wasn't a hair match, was it?
I don't think
Okay.
so.
Hold on.
Because they went a few times. That might not have been it. Two seems early.
It was. Oh
That
no,
was the hair match.
their feud featured high quality technical matches, including a standout match at Backlash and a hair versus hair match. It was at Judgment Day that happened. not
Oh,
Backlash.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
If that was the hair match, I would have maybe changed it. But
Yeah, same. But Edge and Kurt.
Man, that World Triple Threat shit can go. That match between Edge and Kurt Angle was fire. This one let me know Edge was gonna be somebody when he went up against Kurt Angle. Because this was still like, this like I would
rewatch that one. Will.
That's what I said. I would implore you to go rewatch this match because this match was incredible between these two. Like this was one of the like starts to where you really believe Edge could be a single star. Like they put on a show. Like no disrespect to the triple threat match, but if it was like I had to keep these, I was way more entertained with Edge versus Kurt Angle than I was with that triple threat match. And that's when you had like Triple H who just looked not well. Like this was not well. This was
my brother called him Chubby H during this segment, man. I hated my brother.
Because, bro, this was like, that's why I'm just like, y'all need to go rewatch that match too, because I don't know if that one was as great as y'all think it is.
It was still pretty solid. It was good. I just don't remember.
It was solid, but Edge, man, versus Kurt, bro, go watch that match again. That match was so good. But I'd have to get rid of the triple threat match outside of this. So we got one more set, and this is Randy Orton versus Edge at Backlash 2020, the one that was labeled the greatest match ever. Then you have Edge versus John Cena versus Randy Orton versus Shawn Michaels at WWE Backlash 2007. Then you have The Rock versus Triple H at WWE Backlash 2000.
Which should have been their WrestleMania match, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
So, which one can go?
Only one.
I'll go first. The segment's called "One Has to Go." Deonne. I'll go first. It was not the greatest match ever by Randy and Edge.
That match wasn't bad though.
It wasn't bad, but wasn't bad, but I wouldn't sit here and call it the greatest match ever.
Didn't it end on like
on top of a truck or something?
Yeah, on the ambulance. Top of ambulance.
Edge,
I love
Rock and Triple H is gonna be there because that should have been their WrestleMania match that year. I ain't gonna hold you, man. I enjoy Randy versus Edge for some reason.
I did too. It wasn't the greatest, but it wasn't bad.
Was this after Triple H got hurt? Is when we got this Edge Cena?
Yeah, this was like when
he tore his quad again.
Yeah, this is when
his other quad.
This was the peak when we were getting ready to go to 09 Orton. Like this was one of the first where this was starting to rev up because this was rated RKO. That's it.
I'll stick with Randy and Edge at Backlash year. It got us through that month, man.
That was a tough year.
So which one got to go?
The Edge, Cena, Randy, and Sean
Dang.
for me.
Yikes.
Honey, your pick?
I said Randy and Edge. Bye. It was not the greatest match ever.
I mean, that was their mistake of building it like that.
Yeah, I don't know why
They should have never built that match like that with two guys who aren't like fully like technical wrestlers. You know, that's who I reserve that for.
Man, bro, I'm gonna have to go with Randy and Edge. Just because these other two were just so good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not taking it
Randy
away.
and Edge and the other one.
Like, but man, The Rock and Triple H, like you said, that was their WrestleMania, and we still say Backlash 2000 is one of like the best like Backlash PLEs ever.
Mm-hmm.
But that Edge, John Cena, Randy, and Shawn, that was like that's 2K dreams right now. Like, people are playing that in 2K right now.
Yeah, we got to see that.
Yeah, like that was dream mashup of the like, yo, there's over 30 titles in that ring.
Title reigns, right?
Ah, man, but I am very hurt that I have to give it away, to say Randy and Edge has to go, just because it was a great match. It wasn't the best ever, not the best ever whatsoever.
Hell.
Sorry,
because we had heel Orton back too. You know,
yeah, well,
we had heel Orton.
Yeah, but it's definitely up there. So, but that was our one has to go Backlash edition, just because, you know, Backlash is happening this Saturday. Maybe you'll check it out. Maybe
Backlash.
Backlash.
And Backlash.
Theme song.
Yo, that Danhausen video doing that is hilarious.
Wait, there's a video of him doing it?
Yeah,
Yes.
they got all of them. So it's like he's in between them.
You really haven't been on socials, Deonne.
I'm not. I'm sorry.
Yo, just go look at that. I promise you.
It's hilarious.
You are looking in tears.
It looks grainy and everything, like the same quality as the old video,
And he
too.
be doing it in different spots, like he hold a vote. Backlash.
What's okay? Why is okay? I know we gotta get out of here, but that may be another topic for another day. How did Danhausen get so over, man?
The comedy.
Yeah, Punk.
The comedy. Like, you got to think about it, bro. You remember how many versions of those like we used to have back in the Gap? Like, you had comedic reliefs that made you laugh.
Yeah, and it's a place for it.
Yeah, he's a full out character. And the fact that, like, I would implore people, if you don't know about Danhausen, I wouldn't necessarily first go into like watching his matches. I would take a look at his interviews that he has. Like, Danhausen is like a whole character. Like, the dude that plays him,
It's character
like,
work. Yeah.
like, it's a whole character. Like, he steps into Danhausen. Like, he doesn't even feel right talking like Danhausen if the makeup isn't on. Like, it's a completely different type of way that he talks. Like, that's a whole character he puts on and plays into. And so it's just like, we've missed that, and you can tell that we've missed that.
You're right.
You know, we had it with R-Truth. We get it only so much. And then it was like, yo, now you got Danhausen, and Danhausen is doing it right. And I will say this, and I'm saying it now. So if it happens, you heard it here first. I need a Danhausen cartoon show. And I'm talking like Saturday morning cartoon.
Like the Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah,
like
Hanna-Barbera style.
The same running animation for everybody.
With the intro music, come on. That would be so great. And you give him some dope like monster characters that live in like the Dan house. Like, man, come on. It's right there. I'm letting y'all know now. I need the Danhausen cartoon show. If it doesn't happen, we have dropped the ball again.
Because he's so well.
He's fantastic.
He's the MO right now. But no, top 3 in merch sale for WrestleMania weekend. Wild. Top 3.
It's a good character. It's a good character. And then you had Cena put you over. So come on, man.
Even when you did botch your exit.
Did he though?
Is it a botch though? If it's
That's the thing. We don't know. Was it? a
'Cause
botch?
honestly, it was
it
perfect.
supposed
To me, it was
'cause
perfect.
I thought it was great. I thought it was great.
I think that's just perfect housing right there. So,
Pow. And then he's still there.
And you see him running to the ring.
and then the way he throw the curtain up first, and then try to get. I was like, yo, man, that dude knows what he's doing. He's got the timing down, man. And it's refreshing to see in a world where it's just kind of like what's going on today. You need that comedic relief. And I think he's killing socials as well. And it's something that he's worked very hard for. And to see him getting that shine, man, hey, more Danhausen, man. I'll take it. But
Way to go, Danhausen.
that is going to wrap up this edition of the Kayfabe Podcast. We a little bit over 90 minutes, not too much. The rest of the 15 is definitely Deonne's fault. So don't knock us for it. We were almost at 2 hours. But we would like to thank each and every one of y'all for joining us on the Kayfabe Podcast. Be sure to check us out on our separate stuff too, man. You can check me out over at the Arcade Tokens for Straight Out of a Comic Book coming back, Black Blasphemy, Geek Blasphemy, and of course the Kayfabe Podcast also being on there. Check out Wrestling with Honey's content. A few things may change, but the content will always still remain the same because the sweetest oos is on it. And make sure you check out Deonne's All-Star Fandom on Wednesdays. It is live. They are always talking about what's going on in pop culture, movies, and I promise you, those conversations are what's needed in that space. So be sure to check that out. But we will catch y'all next week where we will be talking about, of course, the fallout from Backlash, what's going on in Raw and NXT, and a lot more. But this is your favorite trio on the internet signing off. We will see y'all next week. Have an incredible weekend.